So there's really two types of travelers when it comes to booking a hotel. Some people find a hotel, find a rate, deem it to be acceptable, book it and move on. But there's another type of traveler who will spend quite a bit of time searching across websites to find the best rate. Now, if you are in that second category, I have some data that may help you save some time and some money. Now, RatePunk has a browser extension that compares hotel prices across these OTAs and hotel websites for its users. And it took these searches this year, about 200,000 of them, and wanted to see which of the websites had the cheapest prices most often. Now, globally, we can see that Agoda had the best prices more than a third of all searches, followed by Priceline about 23% of the time, then Booking.com's mobile site, followed by its desktop site, and finally Hotels.com having the best rate about 10% of the time. But we can break this down and look at some regional data that shows Agoda really standing out in Asia and the Middle East, having the lowest rates about 40% of the time for searches in the Middle East and nearly half of the time for hotel searches in Asia. But when we move over to Europe, it's really quite a different story. Here we can see Booking.com edging out Agoda if, that is, we combine Booking's mobile and desktop rates. Now, a mobile rate means there's a different site designed for your phone, for your tablet. This typically will have a better rate, as does an app. And now, I talked with RatePunk CEO Justin Albertinus about this, and he said apps are where you can traditionally find the best rates of all, and that's because these companies know that if you download and use an app on your phone, you're more likely to come back and use it again versus somebody that goes to the desktop and searches for the best rate, whatever comes up that day. Now, finally, I want to look at one more chart, and that's for travelers headed to the United States. If you're going there, you may want to check out a website that we haven't mentioned yet, and that's Priceline. It had the cheapest rates about half of the time, almost as much as Booking, Agoda, Expedia, and Hotels.com combined.
If Agoda is the most price competitive, though, Monica, I mean, how does it do it?
I asked a RatePunk CEO about this, and he said, Agoda is an Asian-based company. It's actually, the headquarters are right here in Singapore. And he said he thinks that the company really making a big play for Asia travelers. Now, we have millions of more travelers set to hit the market between now and 2030. Most of those right here in Asia, most of those young people. RatePunk CEO is saying, look, this is just a way of getting customer loyalty early on. Now, I also asked him, okay, they have got the cheapest rates, but by how much? And he said it typically can be about 10 to 15% cheaper.
That's significant.
It's significant, especially if you're booking like a five-star hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes as much as 20%. But one thing to remember, Agoda is owned by Booking Holdings. So remember, a lot of these companies are involved. They're not competitors in the traditional sense. But that doesn't mean that they have the same prices as we can see here.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.